welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our Believe cards. This is by Robert Bloch. Remember that there's a part of life for which you are the explanation. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 69, Nasdaq up 51, S&P's up 12, gold contract down $26.30, trading at $1,265 an ounce. Silver down 34 cents at $19.07 an ounce. Platinum down 15 at $1,464 an ounce. Copper flat at $3.19 a pound. Light sweet crude off 23 cents at $104.12 a barrel. Bonds, you have the 10-year up 3 ticks at 128.29. The 30-year up 15 at 137.13. King dollar down 30 ticks at 80.42. The euro is off 12 at 136, and the yen's trading flat at 101.99. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. You're up $11.50. You're at 1911. We do volume of 576 million versus 554. Bottom line, you get higher price. That means it can go higher, folks. Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow. What we have with the Dow is this. We are at 16,675. The high is 16,735. The closing high is 715. Bottom line, you are coming into that area. That's going to get tested tomorrow. Nasdaq Composite. We look at the composite. What we have with the composite is this. The composite goes up 51 bucks today. We're at 42.37. We did 1.7 billion. Now check this out. It's 1.7 billion right now against 2.6 billion. You're at this 42.37 area. Your next swing point is 42.86, which is another 50 bucks up. That can absolutely get tested. Small caps. We take a look at the Russell 2000. What we have with the Russell 2000. Russell 2000 is up $15. We are at 1141, and you know the swing point is 57 bucks. 57. So the swing point is another additional $14 higher. Small caps. If we go to the correlation now, the indices are upward higher. S&P's over the high. Lighter volume. Yes, that means it can go higher. Dow is not there yet. If you want to see what the correlations are inside the ETF structure, this is what you have. You did 63 million shares out here today. That's over the 169 million. Bottom line is that, yes, it's higher price. No one's in the store paying higher price. What happens there? You know, it fails. It hasn't failed yet. It can go higher. That's your S&P. We take a look at the NDX 100. By using the 3 Qs, you did 29 million shares. The 29 million shares is coming into 48 million shares. The high that was generated is 31 million. So you have the high that was generated in the 3 Qs, NDX 100, on March 7th. You came off that high. We went from 91.36 down to 83.28. And you still have a high volume low down there. So what you do have is that low is going to get tested again. Where we are right now, 91.01. Bottom line, 91.36, more than likely is going to get tested tomorrow. That is the high that was generated from March 7th. We go over to the small caps. So the IWM, weakest indice, even on the bounce, we're up $1.61 today. You did 44 million shares. The 44 million shares are going into 86 million. We are at 113.58. Your swing point up there is 115.02. Deviant said, hey, guess what? More than likely you're going to see that tested also. Gold. What did gold do? Gold got smoked, folks, in a big way. You took out a B point of an ABC structure on the way down. You took it out with volume. We did 234,000 contracts out here today. Took out the 1277 area. That is saying that baby's going to start moving down to the 1227 area. Now, that is the December levels. The low in this contract of the December level is 1186. It doesn't have to go to that point. You could get a rejection of the highs of the lows. If we go look at the GLD and you want to see this correlation, how this correlation sets up, this is what it is. So the GLD trades at 10% of the price of gold minus the expense ratios, right? We take a look at this. The GLD today did 10 million shares. She takes out the swing point, which is 5 million. She's at 121.85. She wants to basically run down to those December lows also. Now, the December lows inside the GLD, you're talking 12 million shares. That's on the daily. When you take a look at this, when we put this on the weekly, it's going to be hard to basically bust that baby out, because on the weekly, you're dealing with 63 million shares. We'll see what happens when it gets down there. The high of the lows of December are 120 to 119.62, and that's where these babies want to go. Now, silver. Let's take a look at silver. Now, there's a different dynamic that's happening in silver, and this is what it is. Silver hasn't taken out its swing low. You did have the expansion of volume. We did 53,000 contracts. Different setup here, though. So your swing point on silver of this contract specifically is $18.67. We come off that level and we did 52,000. Well, today we did 53,000. And you're coming into a volume, no doubt. It's going to go test it. We'll see whether it can take that away, meaning get underneath it. If silver does basically break down from here underneath the 1867 level, then let me see what we're looking at. If I take this continuous contract and put the continuous contract up, what we're looking at is, here we go, test 1818. That would be the next test. That test there would be the June of 2013 low. We go to the bond market. We take a look at bonds. The ever-ready bunny out here, bonds, no doubt. This is what you have with bonds. The bonds today did 1.7 million contracts to 10-year. This is a monster ABC up, folks. It's already taken out its B point, had the volume behind the move, all of the above. Bonds want to go not only higher, a lot higher. Had a huge expansion of volume out here today. When we took out the B point, we took that B point out on the 14th of May. We had 1.5 million contracts. This continues higher with 1.7 million. Right now, the yield on the 10-year is 2.514. We'll see that go under 2.5 tomorrow. 30-year contract. We have with the 30-year contract, she did 527,000 contracts out here today. She continues higher. That was a big expansion of volume. No doubt the 30-year is at 137. And that little baby, if we take a look at what she's actually yielding, so that's 3.36 on a 30-year. Imagine 3.36 on a 30-year. That's a cheap rate for going out that far. King dollar. We take a look at King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? King dollar today, sideways move. You did 12,000 contracts. King dollar right now is at the 80.42 level. King dollar is making a run, larger run, wants to make a run up there for that 81.65 area. The next swing point up, where she is going to need some juice coming into it, is only about 30 ticks higher, 300 ticks higher rather. We're at 80.420. It's 80.770. That's the swing point. That was from April 4th. That's where this little baby does want to go. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go over to Europe. Why Europe? Well, as these markets basically move higher, we got to see where Europe is and what is happening at those highs. So when we take a look at the, oh, there goes, 1 second. Put this back. I don't know why that says that. Okay, so right there. When we take a look at the FTSE first, the FTSE today was up $29, and what we had, let's see what we had. Okay, so we're at 68.44. The high that's going for is 68.67. More than likely, we're going to see that happen tomorrow. Now, the FTSE has had this would be the fourth high in the FTSE. It's given up each one of those since going back from January 21st. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're going to be coming right back. We had the Dow Industrials up 69, NASDAQ up 51, S&P's up 12. We'll be right back.